This is going to be a strange video, but maybe by the end you might understand where I'm coming from with my ideas about this. So, video discussion number 4. Why do Protectobots and Terracons work practically with each other? So the aerial bots and Decepticons have their own gimmick, where the Autobots are on the ground, aerial bots are in the air, Decepticons are in the air, and the Stunticons on the ground. That's a good gimmick with how the play pattern works. So the other combiners, from what I could tell, they don't really do that much like that. But I really love how their opposing sides to something mundane, I guess. So how does this work with the Protectobots and the Terracons? Well, the Protectobots are like first responders. They protect people. While the Terracons are destroyers, ravengers, beasts. How do they connect? Well, I just told you. There are two sides of the same coin. Protectors and destroyers. People who are first responders and people who are monsters. I'm not going to go into what their characterizations are like in this, because this is how they're practically enemies. While next, why they're thematically enemies. Godzilla has an interesting connection, where real life weapons of war are related to fantastical creatures. And what are the first people to respond to weapons and monsters like this? First responders. First responders always react first. Other than the military, maybe. But first responders are always on the ground first. First responders always want to save as many people as they can, while monsters and weapons of war want to destroy as many people as they can. It's a nice, well, not nice, but it's a nice correlation to how one side is and how the other side is. The Protectobots and the Terracons have that connection to where they want to protect, the others want to spread terror where they go. It's pretty simple. It's like how the aerial bots are in the air while the Stunticons are on the ground. But it's like how the Protectobots want to protect while the Terracons want to spread terror everywhere they go. In conclusion, this is why I believe the Protectobots and the Terracons work practically and thematically as rivals. Yes, you may say, oh, you're such a heretic for taking away the classic rivalries. But this makes more sense. By having the first responders be battling mercenaries, it makes no sense in having futuristic vehicles while fighting fantastical creatures. Makes no sense. As a toy line, yes, that makes sense, but thematically and practically, it does not, in my opinion. While doing this video, I kind of thought about Computron vs. Bruticus. By having futuristic weapons of war versus modern day weapons of war, that makes a lot more sense than rather just having the first responders versus military and having future versus beast. That makes no sense. But anyway, if you guys like this video, like, subscribe, view more other videos on my channel, my horrendous stop motions, and yada yada yada. Have a good rest of your